I feel like two major things happened in this episode. The Daenerys and Jon conflict heated up, and Cersei struck first with an ambush. But there were some other minor things in this episode too. There was a funeral pyre with all the deceased who fought in the Battle of Winterfell. We get a close-up of all the named characters' corpses, reminding us that there wasn't really any major deaths in what was supposed to be the biggest battle in history. After mourning the losses comes the celebrations. Gendry is awarded House Baratheon's seat of Storm's End, since he's the last of Robert's bastards in the show. This was kind of inevitable since there aren't any other Baratheons around. He tries to get Arya to come with him, but it's been established for a while now that she has no interest in that sort of life. She's always done what she's wanted, and now that she's the world's hero, no one can stop her. The moment where Arya and the Hound head off on the road together again was probably the best moment in this episode for me. They're finally heading to King's Landing to take care of Cersei and the Mountain. But Arya says something very interesting here.
I don't plan on coming back.
Neither do I.
We all knew Winterfell would never be the Hound's home. It doesn't seem like he's comfortable staying in one place for too long. But now Arya confirms she isn't returning home to Winterfell either. I wonder if this is the writers hinting at their deaths, or that they'll simply be traveling together for good. I know HBO is only working on prequels for a Game of Thrones spin-off, but a Wolf Girl and the Hound spin-off would probably perform a lot better. They could travel the Seven Kingdoms as hired swords, or even cross the sea into Essos, so we can check out some of the places Game of Thrones didn't have time to showcase. Essos is massive and full of mystery, so a lot can be done here. But these characters should have an interest in the Lord of Light. They can start with that. But poor Gendry, guess he'll have to look elsewhere for a wife. I love how Arya and the Hound's relationship is not romantic at all. Just a couple of badass outcasts who somewhat respect and enjoy each other. I even loved seeing the Hound turn down that fangirl that was all over him. Just when things started looking good for everyone, Bronn shows up. But were we supposed to seriously believe Tyrion and Jaime's life were actually in danger? I didn't care much for that scene, or what they're doing with Bronn's character. I get that he was introduced as a sellsword, only loyal to gold, but come on. He's had some growth since then. I don't even care whether or not he gets Highgarden. The show was also handling Jaime's character in a strange way. Every time he gets some development, they tear him back down. I guess he wants to die together with Cersei. I really wonder how the creator of the story, George Martin, feels about how all these character arcs are concluding. Daenerys has been a very controversial topic in the community lately. Some fans believe she's acting completely out of character in this last season. She wants to defeat all tyrants, but has been acting like one for a while. Does she want the world to prosper, or is she just power hungry? Varys, who up until this point was working to get her on the Iron Throne, has changed his mind. Jon's secret isn't much of a secret anymore, and soon everyone will know the truth and oppose Daenerys. Tyrion may inform Dany about Varys' intentions of having her killed, and she may have him killed first. Melisandre did foresee his death. The show is called Game of Thrones after all, so the Dany and Jon conflict will likely continue past Cersei's defeat. As everyone prepares to leave Winterfell, Jon, for some reason, thinks it's a good idea to get rid of his direwolf ghost. I guess the writers ran out of things for him to do. This makes no sense to me. In a single episode, Jon loses both of his magical bonded beasts. Rhaegal is also out too. In an ambush attack near Dragonstone, Euron attacks the injured dragon with a scorpion. Euron has been responsible for a lot of Cersei's victories, from giving her the Iron Fleet to crushing the Martells and Greyjoys, hiring the Golden Company, and now slaying a dragon. But still, his character seems kinda shallow to me. He's no Littlefinger, who I wish was still in the show and given a better ending. Not sure why, but Missandei was captured and held as a hostage. It's not like Dany was going to surrender to Cersei, so her best friend Missandei lost her head. So I guess they're setting up a Euron death by the hands of Grey Worm, which should be pretty satisfying. With the direction the show is heading, it seems like they're removing any sign of magic from the world. Dragons are believed to strengthen magic in the world, and with only one left, it's not looking good. Direwolves are all out of the series. Melisandre and Beric are dead, and so are all the White Walkers. I think Drogon is next. That will mark the end of a cycle. I really hope the long-awaited Clegane Bowl will be done with justice. That's what I'm looking forward to for next week. How do you guys feel about all these controversial decisions the writers have been making this season? Is it taking away from your viewing pleasure, or are you still enjoying the ride? Let me know what you guys think. I'll be back this weekend with another video. Thanks for watching this one.